Hello again, friends. So, last week's story was really long. This week's story is very short and also a request. Mike from Japan has asked for the story of King Midas. I am very happy to do it as this is a story most everyone knows, or at least they know the term Midas touch. So, I sat down and looked it up and immediately ran into problems. First, I had to look for the story in its oldest form, and that was much more of a challenge than I thought it would be. Most of the tales are written for children, and have given the daughter the name of Mirabelle. And that was my first clue that this was a later version. You see, per myths, King Midas was the king of the Greek city Phrygia in Asia Minor. Mirabelle is a mostly French name. Not a lot of Greek kings gave their daughters Latin-based names. So I kept looking, and I found the Roman version of the story. I knew this was close, so I kept digging, and found that Midas was a bit of an idiot. There are several stories about him and his really poor choices, but I found it, the first in a series of stories. But I have only been asked for the first story, I think. So join me now as I read King Midas and the Golden Touch. Dionysus, the god of drinking and drunkenness, wild music and wild dancing, loved to make a great procession across the world with his satyrs, men with hairy legs and horses' hooves, singing and drinking and dancing. So I looked up satyrs because I thought they were all like the Greek god of nature Pan. You know, human top, goat bottom. But, well, satyrs have gone through a lot of changes over the centuries, and looking at the old Greek paintings on the vases, well, that is probably a good thing. I would describe what I found, but I like to keep my videos family-friendly as possible, all things considered. But I did find that at one time they were mostly human, except they had horse ears and a horse tail. And among the satyrs would be Dionysus' old teacher, Silenius, white-haired, pot-bellied, with red wine constantly dribbling from the corners of his mouth. Gross. But wise beyond wisdom, and during one of those great processions across the world, old Silenius was left behind. And he was found by some people, by some mortals, staggering from one side of the road to the other, singing to himself. And they caught the satyr, and they bound him with ropes, and they lifted him onto their shoulders, and they carried him off to their king. Now their king was called Midas, King Midas. Midas, King Midas. I'll have a red wine, shaken, not stirred. And he was a worshipper of Dionysus, the god of drinking and drunkenness and wild music and wild dancing. Department of Redundancy Department. And when he saw the old satyr bound with ropes, he was furious with his people. He took a knife, he cut the ropes, he sat the old satyr on his own golden throne, and he ordered that a feast be held in honor of Silenius. And when the feast was finished, King Midas himself led the satyr to Dionysus, the great god. And when Dionysus saw his old teacher, his heart was filled with happiness. He ran across, he threw his arms around Silenius' neck, he kissed him on both cheeks, and he turned to King Midas and he said, I will grant you one wish, and one wish only. What do you want? Less repetition? And at that time, King Midas needed gold. He needed more gold. Apparently my wish was not granted. And he was thinking to himself, if I ask for my chests and my coffers to be filled with gold, soon enough the gold will be spent. How could I get more gold than I've ever dreamed of? And then suddenly, an idea came into his mind.
The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea.
Beautiful in its simplicity. He said, what I want is this. that everything I touch be turned into shining gold." And the great god Dionysus looked at the king, and he smiled. And he bowed his head, and he vanished into the light. He was probably thinking about how much fun this was going to be to watch from a distance. And King Midas turned to walk home. And as he turned, he felt a stiffening about himself. And he looked down, and his clothes and his robe had hardened into gold. He crouched down. How? He's basically wearing sheet metal at this point. He touched the tip of a blade of grass, and there it was, like a little golden dagger, jutting out of the ground. Good thing gold is soft, or that would be a road hazard. He ran and plucked an apple from a tree, and it was heavy yellow gold, cold against the palm of his hand. He touched the trunk of another tree, and there it was, a golden tree stretched high above his head, the leaves no longer whispering and rustling, but clinking and clanking like golden chimes. "He just killed that tree! I'm horrified!" And King Midas ran this way and that way, touching this and touching that, and when he came to his palace, he stretched out his hand on the doorway of the palace, and there was a golden portal reflecting the light of the sun. He strode inside. He told his servants to prepare a great feast, so that he could celebrate his golden gift. And meat and bread and wine and honey cakes were served, and King Midas sat down, picked up a piece of bread, put it into his mouth, and bit. Yeah! Oh, like putting on tinfoil. My teeth hurt just thinking about that. And his teeth scraped across rough gold. See, told you. He grabbed a cup. He lifted it to his mouth. At the touch of his lips, the wine hardened into gold, and he was spitting out little golden shards. Worst dinner ever. Suddenly he understood his mistake. He understood his terrible mistake. Oh, good. We're back to repeating ourselves. At that moment, his little daughter, whom he loved, came running across the floor of the palace. Oh, no. No, 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 no! She threw her arms around her father's neck, and she clattered onto the ground, the perfect golden statue of a little girl, but cold, cold, dead gold. Boy, this story just took a really dark turn. Midas knelt beside her, and his golden tears clattered onto her golden face. Good Lord, his tears are even gold. This man's life will be miserable and short, very, very short. And he said, Dionysius, Dionysius, I have made a terrible mistake. I beg you, take back your gift of gold. You know, I think you actually have to say the name 3 times, right?
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
It's showtime.
And on the high slopes of Mount Olympus, Dionysus, the god of drinking and drunkenness, wild music, wild dancing, looked down at King Midas. And he felt pity stirring in his heart. Well, only because of the daughter. Otherwise he'd be laughing his butt off. And he appeared before the king. He said, Go and wash yourself in the river Pactolus, where it bursts out of the side of the mountain, and the gold will be washed from your skin, your heart, your soul, and everything you've turned into gold will be returned to its proper form. And Midas leapt to his feet, and he ran out of the palace, and he ran, and he ran, and he ran.
I couldn't get away.
Leaving golden footprints the whole way, until he came to the place where the river Pactolus burst from the side of the mountain, and he plunged into the water. He washed himself from head to foot, and as he washed himself, the gold was washed from his heart, his skin, his mind, his soul. And when he climbed out of the water, he hated gold with all the strength of the love that he'd had for it before. And as he climbed out of the water, everything he'd turned into gold was returned to its proper form. And his little daughter leapt to her feet, all unknowing, and ran into the arms of her nursemaid. Probably a much safer choice. And from that day onwards, the water of that river, the river Pactolus, has glimmered golden in the light of the sun, and men and women have panned the mud and the silt of the riverbed for hard little shining nuggets of gold. Okay, so I looked it up. The river is now named those words. And there really was gold and even silver that could be panned for there. Well, now is the time I ask you to like, share, and subscribe. Per my YouTube training videos, if I get a lot of comments, then YouTube thinks it's a good video and shows it to new people. Maybe you could tell me if you knew this story before I read it here. Or you can tell me that Mirabelle is a very good Greek name. Or maybe you could just say hi. I would like to thank Pixabay.com for the images and sounds and music and vectors and, well, everything they have there. It sure helps out my channel. If you would like to support me on Patreon, Instagram, or Facebook, there are links in the description below. And don't forget the notification bell, so you will know when I put out new videos on Sunday. When on Sunday is anyone's guess. And of course, I couldn't do this without you. Next, my favorite tag has asked for the Master Thief, but then the list is empty. So, if there is a story you want to hear, please let me know. And now, a special thank you for my Patreon friends. Psst! Hey, Artie. Oh, hi, Larry. Is the cameraman around? Why do you ask? Well, we got a new Patreon supporter and a new moral supporter, so I was thinking, that it's time to film a new Patreon. Did you want to do it again? Yep. But, maybe we don't need to tell the cameraman. Larry, we would need the cameraman to film it. Yeah, I guess that's true, but maybe you could protect me? Anyway, we wanted to give a big old loving and heartfelt thank you to Robinson and Ida and Darren and Teresa and Bree Journay and wait, what did you just say? Oh, I figured it was somebody's name, so you was just mispronouncing it the way you always do. Thanks for that, Larry. Oh, you are very welcome, Artie. And Karen and William and my friends Josh, Colleen, and Callum and Celeste and Artie's mom and HW and Bernie and Mike from Japan and now also Kyla. And for moral support, we have Darla and also Alicia. By joining our Patreon friends, you get access to bloopers and pictures that are done by the cameraman and also more images of Rosie and Tiger.
Artie, what are you doing?
Oh, nothing. We're doing nothing. You don't have to come in here. Maybe you should say goodbye.
Artie?
Say goodbye, Larry. Goodbye, Larry.